Soccer 605, we're here with South Dakota Soccer Association First Vice President Mark Glissendorf. Just had a really, looks like a very productive meeting talking about the South Dakota League. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Right, yeah, there's been a lot of discussion about creating a statewide league, and the challenge that we always run into is that each of our communities are different, our soccer associations are different size, have different needs and desires, and I think the reason there was so much energy today is because we really have decided to embrace that diversity and create a league where essentially we get everyone together, find out what each organization wants for each age level that they have, and then put that all on the table and group things so that everybody gets what they want.
Well, and it sounded like from what Ted Bzdega, who's here from Iowa, was saying, the league that they did was a little bit different. They threw out some of those traditional rules of running a league.
Right, yeah, all the things that have caused us to not be able to put it together. What we learned from Ted and his example in Iowa, they just kind of did away with all those problems. And so having a lot of flexibility with rosters and more of a matchup league, and it's going to require the coaches that are involved to, share information about their teams and really approach it in the spirit of creating good level of competition, so that you don't end up with lopsided kind of things, which aren't good for anybody. I was very optimistic with the spirit which everybody received it here in the room today.
Yeah, it really seemed like there's a lot of enthusiasm all across the room from all corners of the state. Now, are you looking at the league? Obviously, you're still in the early stages, but are you looking at the league for all ages, or have there been ages defined for this?
Yeah, for sure. Well, coming into the room today, we were thinking U10 through U19. There was some discussion about whether or not there needs to be some opportunities for U8, so we'll further define that. And essentially, the kind of old way that I think we thought of leagues was you had an administrative force that created these rules, and everybody either lived by the rules or chose not to participate. And this league will be governed by coaches or board members from the associations involved in the league. So essentially, once we get this formed, that the people that participate in the league will decide those rules, and we'll go from there.
Well, it sounds like you're going back to that very basic soccer rule. If it moves, kick it. If it doesn't move, kick it till it moves, right?
Exactly, yeah. We just want to create a centralized place where we know that we can have enough structure to take everybody's diverse needs and put them together, make sure there's lines on the field and referees there, and let the kids get on the field and have fun playing kids of like desire and ability.
Well, what's the goal of the group as far as when this league would launch?
Our target is spring of 2015. We have a meeting set for November 24th, the first meeting for the associations that are interested to get together and begin to finalize details. Yeah, and it'll be going spring of 2015, and if we look to the example from the Iowa Premier League that we're drawing inspiration from. We were told today by the founder that in year one they had around 50 teams, and 5 years later they were over 300. So, we'll see a lot of change in the first few years, but hopefully we can have a similar kind of growth.
Outstanding. Well, good work done in a short amount of time here today, but of course the real work is going to come in November, right?
Absolutely, and we have the state board has approved an administrator for the league, which is Dale Weiler, who is in Sioux Falls, and I think that is the most important, one of the most important components. It's somebody whose job it is to take all these great ideas and all these great challenges and make them all work together. And
Dale's certainly well qualified to do that.
Absolutely, yep.
All right, well, thanks a lot for taking some time with us at Soccer 605, Mark. I know you got other stuff going on today, brief break, and I appreciate you giving us some of your break today.
You're welcome.